Welcome back to the Iraqi Dinar Hub channel, your trusted destination for accurate intelligence on foreign exchange shifts, currency revaluation trends, and global economic signals impacting regional and international markets. On this historic day, June 1, 2025, a major breakthrough is unfolding that has ignited widespread interest among investors and currency watchers. Redemption centers in various locations have officially launched the processing of exchanges for the highly circulated 10,000 and 25,000 Iraqi dinar notes. This event is being viewed by many as a definitive step forward in the long-speculated revaluation (RV) process. It signifies more than just a financial transition, it marks a defining moment in Iraq's journey to reform its monetary policies. Years of speculation, research, and anticipation have led to this turning point, shifting the conversation from guesswork to confirmed progress. Now more than ever, EQD holders must stay informed, proceed carefully, and understand the weight of this potentially transformative shift in the global currency landscape. The Iraqi dinar's revaluation has long been the focal point of speculation, drawing attention from both private and institutional investors. For over 10 years, expectations have built around the idea that Iraq's national currency would one day be adjusted to reflect the country's true economic output. Today's confirmations reveal that the once modestly valued 25,000 IQD note have formerly exchanged at roughly 1,310 dinars per US dollar is now reportedly being redeemed at an astonishing $3.50 per note. This monumental increase represents a significant financial windfall for long-term investors and serves as a strong endorsement of Iraq's reformative steps. The activation of official redemption centers reinforces the credibility of this valuation change and demonstrates that a secure, organized infrastructure is in place to handle the high volume of redemptions. These facilities are built to ensure transparency and operational efficiency, protecting participants from errors or bad actors during this critical phase of currency transition. This moment calls for strategic engagement and informed decision-making to capitalize on this significant shift. Redemption centers now operational in several key zones have been set up to handle high-demand currency exchanges with utmost professionalism and security. These are not standard bank branches, they're specially equipped, highly regulated environments crafted to manage large-scale transactions with precision. Advanced verification technologies, comprehensive staff training, and strong fraud prevention measures ensure the safety of every exchange. IQD holders should be aware that entrance to these centers requires full compliance with stringent documentation protocols. This includes government-issued identification, valid proof of note purchase origin, and possibly additional forms mandated by the operating authority. Standard operating hours will generally follow regional financial institution schedules, though certain centers may offer extended hours to meet initial demand surges. The effectiveness of these redemption centers will play a critical role in determining how smoothly this revaluation is implemented and how widely it is accepted by both domestic and international audiences. Transparency, security, and execution are all essential to earning long-term investor confidence. This latest economic shift in Iraq reflects far more than just a numerical adjustment to the value of its national currency. It signifies a deeper commitment to macroeconomic reform and global financial integration. By realigning the dinar to more accurately reflect its intrinsic value and purchasing capacity, Iraq is positioning itself to attract increased levels of foreign direct investment, FDI. A strengthened dinar boosts national buying power, enhances the affordability of imported goods, and reduces reliance on US dollar reserves. With more credibility in global markets, Iraq can secure better trade deals, integrate further into regional economic blocs like the Gulf Cooperation Council, GCC, and build stronger investment relationships with global financial players. A stronger exchange rate also contributes to better fiscal planning, improved monetary policy execution, and more predictable inflation control. This development sends a powerful message to other emerging nations that structural reform, if done right, can lead to real and lasting economic transformation. Investors and currency holders must understand that what's unfolding is not merely a speculative spike but a deep economic shift with long-term implications. While the windfall potential is undoubtedly high, it's critical to approach this event with sound planning, especially in terms of legal and financial responsibilities. Major asset appreciation, such as that from a revaluation, often triggers obligations under both domestic and international tax laws. For instance, U.S. citizens must prepare for potential capital gains tax exposure and ensure compliance with regulations under FATCA, Foreign Account Tax Compliance Act. Similar compliance frameworks exist in the United Kingdom, Canada, Australia, and across the European Union. Dinar holders are urged to seek professional guidance from certified tax advisors, legal consultants, or financial strategists before taking action. Having notarized ownership documentation, original receipts, and other legal proof of acquisition can be essential, not just during redemption but during possible future audits or inquiries. Preparation and diligence are not optional, they're key to successful and compliant financial transitions. The redemption facilities supporting this process are built with high security protocols and advanced monitoring systems, providing peace of mind to all participating individuals. These centers operate under strict international oversight, including the use of biometric identity verification, secure digital records management, and full video surveillance to safeguard both participants and their financial data. Key staff include professionals from national banking authorities, as well as international observers and regulatory auditors, ensuring that every transaction aligns with global financial standards. In a climate where currency scams are not uncommon, especially during periods of large-scale monetary change, it's absolutely essential that dinar holders rely only on authorized, government-approved redemption points. Attempts to exchange currency through unofficial channels may not only result in monetary loss but could also lead to serious legal complications. Governments are maintaining publicly available lists of verified locations to use them. By engaging responsibly, holders contribute to the credibility and success of the RV process and protect their own financial interests in the process. What we're seeing today is more than a spike in currency value, it's a core correction in Iraq's economic posture. For years, the Central Bank of Iraq, CBI, has had to balance inflation pressures, interest rate mismatches, and domestic liquidity challenges, all while dealing with the suppressed currency value that did not reflect economic reality. With this revaluation, the country can now better align its monetary policy with modern fiscal goals. The strengthened dinar grants the CBI more room to manage inflation targets, issue government-backed bonds under more favorable terms, and support expanded lending programs across Iraq's commercial banking sector. Moreover, it gives Iraq enhanced leverage in its engagements with global institutions like the International Monetary Fund, IMF, and World Bank. Ultimately, this development establishes a platform for more robust economic growth, making room for private sector expansion, infrastructure investments, and welfare improvements. For those watching or participating in the currency market, this moment reinforces the importance of staying ahead of economic shifts with verified information and strategic discipline. Despite the overwhelmingly positive news, it's crucial to acknowledge that global markets are inherently fluid. Political instability, sudden policy shifts, or global economic trends could still influence the IQD's momentum. Investors are urged to stay connected to official information sources such as bulletins issued by central banks, financial news agencies, and verified market analysts. These outlets deliver real-time updates, insightful commentary, and guidance necessary for navigating this complex environment. Acting on unverified rumors or emotion-driven speculation could lead to costly mistakes. Awareness is no longer a luxury, it's a necessity. Long-term success in this space is rooted in well-informed, proactive decision-making. The revaluation may offer short-term opportunities, but sustainable gains will come to those who engage with consistent discipline, smart diversification, and risk-managed investment strategies. Globally, Iraq's revaluation is setting a potential precedent. Analysts and policymakers in countries like Zimbabwe, Venezuela, and Argentina are watching closely. Iraq's ability to design and execute a secure, transparent, and large-scale redemption rollout is attracting international praise and attention. If this process holds firm, it could serve as a model for other countries struggling with currency devaluation and credibility loss. This success story is also a testament to the resilience of Iraq's financial leadership and the nation's determination to restore fiscal confidence. For international investors, it serves as a reminder that emerging markets, often overlooked due to volatility, may offer some of the most promising returns of the future. The tide of opinion may well shift in favor of countries willing to implement disciplined reforms and uphold financial integrity at scale. Iraq is signaling that it's ready to play a greater role in the global economy. As we close, it's critical for IQD holders preparing for redemption to proceed with methodical planning. Make sure all necessary documentation is in place. Government-issued ID, original purchase receipts, and fully completed redemption forms. In certain cases, notarized affidavits or legal ownership declarations may also be required. Having these materials prepared beforehand will make the redemption process smoother, faster, and more secure. Store important documents in safe, fireproof containers, and consider preparing digital backups where permitted. Some redemption centers may even allow pre-verification online, helping accelerate the in-person exchange process. These small steps go a long way toward ensuring a successful transaction and preserving the broader integrity of the process. Staying organized, prepared, and well-informed is the key to a profitable and smooth transition during this economic milestone. With the opening of redemption centers and confirmation of a new rate now adjusted to $2.81 per USD, Iraq has clearly entered a new financial chapter. This revaluation is not just about increasing the value of the dinar, it's about reshaping Iraq's financial role on the global stage. Investors, especially long-term IQD holders, should remain strategic rather than emotional. Hype has no place in a serious investment strategy. Measured analysis, long-term planning, and thoughtful diversification are crucial as volatility and liquidity both rise. A stronger currency may enhance living standards in Iraq, but sustainability depends on responsible fiscal policies. Oil prices, trade partnerships, and central bank responses will all continue to influence the dinar's trajectory. Real progress requires continual awareness. Trust only proven sources and continue to seek professional advice. If Iraq's reforms persist and the global market reacts positively, even greater transformations may be on the horizon. Stay with Iraqi Dinar Hub for verified updates, level-headed analysis, and actionable guidance you can trust. June 1st. 2025. A major update in the Iraqi dinar space. Redemption centers are now exchanging 10K and 25K IQD notes. New valuation confirmed at $3.50 per 25K note. Iraq's economic reform gains international momentum. Understand the RV impact on holders, markets, and global finance. Stay current with real-time strategies, expert insights, and confirmed news. The content presented in this video is for informational and educational purposes only. It is not intended as financial, investment, tax, or legal advice. The Iraqi Dinar Hub channel does not guarantee the accuracy or reliability of any information discussed, including currency values, redemption processes, or policy changes. Viewers are strongly encouraged to conduct their own research and consult with licensed financial professionals before making any investment decisions. Currency investing carries risk, and past performance is not indicative of future results. We do not promote the purchase or sale of any currency. All opinions expressed are speculative and should be viewed as such.